Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. So about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, I want to talk about these LeBron James fans, man. We're going to talk about the LeBron James fans in this video because I want to know what's up with the LeBron James channels. Where are all the LeBron James fan channels, all the fan pages? Where are they at to talk about LeBron James in that embarrassing display we saw the other night against the Phoenix Suns? Where are the LeBron James channels at now? Where are all his fans at? No one's talking about this stuff. I went to some of these clown channels to see if they were doing videos talking about LeBron James and him not listening to J.J. Redick, right? Him staying in there for that 10-point streak, stat padding. I mean, he blatantly stat padded. I mean, clear as day. You cannot deny that. Where are the LeBron James fans at? Where are they? Where are these clowns? No videos, no one talking about that. Right, they try to sweep it under the rug. If that was Michael Jordan, they would have came up with all the video footage. Right, they would have been doing bin videos on it. So we're going to focus on these fake LeBron James clowns out here. These guys who never played sports, they don't respect the history of the game. Like I said, they're not competitors. They don't know what it means to compete in an actual sport. They never watched basketball in the 80s and the 90s, but they have a strong opinion. And all they do is trash Michael Jordan's era and Michael Jordan. It's weird when you're a LeBron James fan channel, but all you do is talk about Michael Jordan. We're going to talk about this video because I haven't seen none of these guys talk about LeBron James stat pattern in that Phoenix Suns game. I don't see none of the LeBron James fans calling out LeBron James for that embarrassing display, disrespecting the coach in front of everybody like that. Where are these clowns at? I don't see anyone anywhere. We're going to talk about this video. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, you guys know I am truly, truly humbled, man. I want to send a special thanks out to Billy Smith, 1715. Shout out to Billy Smith for coming through with the super. Thank you very much, man. True support of my channel because you guys truly humbled me. So shout out to Billy Smith. I want to send a special thank out to Gundam U once again for coming through with the super thanks. I mean, Gundam U, man, you're always coming through. So once again, I'm truly humbled. And of course, Vernon Lee Warren. I want to send a special thanks to the Vernon Lee Warren coming through with the super. It really means a lot. Like I said, guys, it's truly humbling. Thank you very much. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So yes, guys. Like I said, I want to focus, in this video, we're going to focus on these weird LeBron James fans, but not just the LeBron James fans, more specifically the LeBron James channels, the LeBron James fan pages, right? These clowns out here like FYF Sports, the GOAT James Kingdom clowns, right? You guys know these clowns out here. A lot of these clowns out here, legends of winning, right? These undercover LeBron James fans. He tries to act like he's not a LeBron James fan, right? He's a Kobe guy. These dudes are fake as hell. Chilltown Hoops, that clown, that old guy, Chilltown Hoops, celebrate LeBron James to high hell. That's my goal. That's the greatest player I've ever seen in my life. I ain't never seen no one greater than LeBron James. Really? So once again, I ask all these clowns, Gilbert Arenas, Kendrick Perkins, Nick Wright, all these fools out here on social media with their podcasts, with their channels, with their pages. How come y'all not talking about LeBron James stat pattern? Where y'all videos out? Where your videos at? Where are they? Where are y'all videos out to call LeBron James, or where your videos at to call LeBron James out for the blatant stat pattern that we saw him do against the Phoenix Suns the other day? There's no way you can excuse that. I want to know what the LeBron James fans have to say. Y'all are real quiet, man. This is how LeBron James fans get. They get real quiet, right? When things like this go down. Like last year, right? When they kept telling us, Lakers in 5, Lakers in 5. I don't know how many comments I got last year from LeBron James weirdos telling me Lakers in 5. Ha, 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 Lakers in 5. I don't know how many comments I got last year from these LeBron James weirdos telling me I'm going to look real stupid when LeBron James wins his 5th ring and another Finals MVP. That's what they were telling me last year. Last year. They would say that the year before they were saying that. Lakers in 5. And why are they saying that? Because Shannon Sharp said it? Because Nick Wright's telling them that LeBron James is that guy? Because who? Because Colin Cowherd told you? Because Kendrick Perkins told you? Weird stuff because GOAT James Kingdom clowns are pumping this dude up. The FYF fool. I mean, look at those guys and then listen to them simultaneously. That lets you know everything you need to know. You should automatically, once you look at these guys and then hear them speak, you should immediately log off. You should log right off. No one should be listening to these guys and taking them serious. However, like we've said, how come the LeBron James fans in the channels, they're real quiet right now? I went to the Go James Kingdom channel this morning just to look at this stuff, just to see what he posted recently. Because the funny thing was, when LeBron James played that game against the Utah Jazz, the first game he came back, right, he had the double-double, that 12 assists, right? They were celebrating, man. They were calling him Magic Johnson in 1991. He's 91 Magic Johnson. I've never seen Magic Johnson in 91 stay in a game like LeBron James did the other night just to get an assist, just to get a rebound, or to get a triple-double, right? To get some fake streak, some fake record that no one cares about other than these weirdos out here, these LeBron James fans. LeBron James himself cares about the streak. No one else does because it's not a real streak. It's not a valid streak. Remember, it was broken years ago. But they keep celebrating a mediocrity, which is the regular season streak. When Michael Jordan, in reality, has the actual real streak, right? Of regular season and postseason games consecutively. LeBron James can't sniff that. He can't sniff it, guys. It's been broken multiple times in the postseason. I believe LeBron James has scored single digits in the postseason multiple times, guys. Multiple times. But they're going to continue to streak for the regular season. So like I said, I've never seen any of these guys go out there and stat pad that way. I mean, the man was in the game with the Lakers down by 25 points with 6 minutes to go, and he's chucking up three-pointers trying to get that last 10-point streak. And then as soon as he got it, he checked out the game. It wasn't like he stayed in the game. He checked out the game. It wasn't the Lakers were in a tight game or a close game or LeBron James was playing the game. The man went 3 for 10 and scored 10 points. And as soon as he got that streak, he came out. 0 rebounds, right? 0 steals, 0 blocks, 3 assists, 3 turnovers for LeBron James in that game. All right? That's what that man did. He did nothing out there except for stat padding. But his fans, the FYF clowns, the Go James Kingdom soft dudes that never play sports, they keep telling you how LeBron's a competitor, how LeBron James don't stat. It's Michael Jordan stats that were inflated. Michael Jordan stats were fake. Fake. This is what they're telling you. Look at the content you see in this channel. So like I said, I went to FYF. I went to Go James Kingdom. I went to any of these LeBron James channels. Witness King James. All these weird channels, right? LBJ, King for Life. Right? I go to all these channels. No one's talking about LeBron James stat padding in that Phoenix game. No one's calling him out for that. You guys are not going to hold him to a standard. You're not going to hold him accountable. You're not going to clown your favorite player for that. You want to see what I'm saying? You won't hold them accountable. I told you guys, and I've said it again. If Michael Jordan would have done the things that LeBron James has done throughout his career, I would not be rooting or be a supporter of Michael Jordan, guys. I would never wear his sneakers. I wouldn't wear his jerseys. And Michael Jordan would not be viewed the way that he is now. He wouldn't be held to that in that regard that he is now. People wouldn't be called the Michael Jordan of if he was walking off the court early. Like if he was flopping around at a high level, always blaming his teammates, always blaming the coaches, getting fans ejected from the stands, right? Airballing free throws all the damn time. Right? Talking all this stuff but never backing it up. You never heard Michael Jordan say, yeah, well, I'm going to activate playoff mode. I'm going to activate playoff mode in these fools and it's over. You never heard Michael Jordan or any of these clowns say that. I never heard Michael Jordan say, yeah, you cut my head off and bury me 20 feet deep because I'm a competitor like that. No, we knew Michael Jordan was a competitor, not because he told us, but because of the way he went and played the game on the court. That proved it. Not his words, his actions did. His words just backed up what we already saw on the video footage. LeBron James will tell you he's a competitor, but then when you watch him, he's not a competitor. He always needs a trade, a free agent. He always needs help. How are you a competitor if you always need help? How are you a competitor if you're always flopping? How are you a competitor when you're always ducking the smoke and load managing? That's not a competitor. That's the opposite of a competitor. Right? Michael Jordan played with the love of the game. LeBron James obviously does not play with the love of the game. So again, I asked the Go James Kingdom clowns, the FYF clowns, all you fools out here that support LeBron James, where y'all videos out? Right? Where your videos at calling out LeBron James for this nonsense? Where you guys holding him to accountable for stat chasing and stat batting? But you guys are going to keep celebrating that streak. You know what's funny? Is I went to the Go James Kingdom channel. Once again, I would never watch these guys' videos. I've never clicked on a video. I won't watch a video. I wanted to see the content that they were putting out at this time. I wanted to see really what they were celebrating. And what I noticed was that the first game, or before the season started, when LeBron James first came back, you had this clown from Go James Kingdom. They did a live stream, guys, for like hours, celebrating this season as the most historic season in NBA's history. What LeBron James did the other night against the Phoenix Suns, did that look historic to you? Did that look special? Did that look like something you want to remember? No, it didn't. I told you guys, the longer LeBron James continues to play, I'm loving this stuff. The more he exposes himself, the more he embarrasses himself, the more he craps on his legacy, guys. But his fan base will still be there to support him. They'll still be there for him. That's why I told you, those are not grown men. Go James Kingdom, there's no grown men there. Look at those clowns. You ever see their videos? Look at their thumbnails. This guy has to superimpose his face on different bodies. That's weird stuff, man. That's like some weird woman stuff. Like you're photoshopping your pictures for your YouTube channel. I mean, this man will Photoshop his face on a body with a suit. Then he'll Photoshop his face on a Punisher's body, like he's got muscles like that. I would love to see that dude with no shirt on doing a workout. You're gonna put your face on bodies like this. I want to see you do a workout on camera. I already called you guys out. Go to my channel. Go to my playlist of workouts you can do. It's called Workouts You Can Do at Home. You don't gotta go to a fancy gym. You don't need any fancy equipment to do these workouts. Pick a workout that I've done. I think there's over 30 workouts I have on there. Pick one of them. Do the video on camera, record it, and post it to your channel. I dare you guys. They won't. They're going to call me steroid and fitness rants, but these guys can't do a single push-up, a single pull-up. They've never worked out or exercised a day in their life. They don't eat correctly. These guys have no energy, right? They're probably taking those enhancement pills for men. That's probably what these guys think. These are the kinds of people. These are not real men. These guys need these pills and powders so they can be with a woman, so that they can get aroused. It's because these guys don't take care of themselves. I told you guys, the things that you put in your body, the activity level that you do or don't have in your life, it all goes right to that, guys. I'm telling you guys right now, if you're having a problem like that in the bedroom, like I'm sure these guys are, I mean, let's be real. Most of these guys are not with women. But if they paid for it to be with a woman, right? You know, they had a trick to get women. But if they did, these guys, like I said, they're probably taking these kinds of pills, right? They were over there calling up Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie with the total T. I told you don't need this stuff, guys. That stuff's not good for these pills and powders. Right? Make better, smart nutritional choices and live an active lifestyle. Lose some damn weight. I guarantee you, man, things will start working better down there, guys. I guarantee it, guys. Don't fall with a banana. But look at these guys, though. This is what these guys do. They put their face on different bodies. They clown me for being in shape when I've shown and clearly shown and demonstrated that I'm not fake. I'm real. I don't just talk about it. I live it. I've been doing this my whole life, guys. My whole life. It's not a coincidence that I'm 45 and I can do the things that I can do that people half my age can't do. Like I told you, I play sports to this day. I'm still an athlete to this day. I take pride in that. If you haven't noticed, I take pride in being where I am physically at this point in time of my life, because I know this has not been an easy road. It has not been easy to maintain this level of athleticism, this level of fitness and health this late in my life. I told you, man, people look like hell out here in the world. Look at these clowns. They look like hell. These dudes are younger than me. They look like they're 20 years older than me. These guys look like crap. But if you look at the content, these guys spent all this time pumping up LeBron James' 23rd legendary 23rd season, when this season's been a complete embarrassment, just like the other seasons have been. They act like all these seasons have been great, leading up into this last 23rd season here. This has been a joke the entire time he's been in LA. It's been a complete embarrassment. And these guys continue to promote this clown. Another thing I noticed, too, when you go to LeBron James' channels, I've said this to you before, guys, these clowns out here, the reason why I say where your videos, where these guys talking about LeBron James and holding him to a standard, because these guys will do everything in their power. They'll scour the internet for hours. They'll look for all this video footage of Michael Jordan. When they never watched Michael Jordan, they'll look for any video they can find of Michael Jordan maybe flopping on the court. Oh, we found a video of Jordan flopping, of Michael Jordan arguing with the referees. Look, Michael Jordan cried to the referees like LeBron James did. Right? These are the stretches that they try to make. Right? They'll be, oh, look at this audio clip of this guy saying this. They look for they scour the internet for hours, for days, for weeks, looking for any little thing of Michael Jordan, anything that they can hear. Someone said this, someone did that. They just do it all the time. Look at their content. All their content is Michael Jordan stuff. Their name is called GOAT James Kingdom. Yet, all you see on their channel is Michael Jordan stuff. Weird. My channel's not called LeBron James channel. I don't say my channel's not called the Michael Jordan channel. It's called Sports and Fitness Rants. Sports and Fitness. That's a myriad of different topics. Sports is a broad area. I talk about all kinds of sports. I talk about all kinds of fitness stuff. Rants is what I do. I rant. But these guys are the GOAT James Kingdom. But every one of their videos is Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wasn't this. Oh, the Michael Jordan fans that. All you guys are talking about is Michael Jordan when your name of your channel is GOAT James Kingdom. You guys should never be talking about Michael Jordan. All you should be talking about is LeBron James. But all you guys have on that channel is weird Michael Jordan lies. That's all it is. Because all their content does is bring in the Jordan, quote-unquote, haters. That's why I say look at their content and look at the people that they bring to their channel. They don't bring true basketball fans there because all they're doing is trashing Jordan to lift LeBron James up. Every one of their videos is the same thing. Over and over and over again. I'm reporting on my channel what's actually going on with LeBron James. right? With all kinds of different players. People request me to do videos, but these guys make it their entire channel is all about Michael Jordan stuff. Why are you guys not doing videos on Kyrie Irving? Why you ain't doing a video on Tristan Thompson in the 2016 NBA Finals? Why you guys ain't done a video on Dellavedova and what he did in the 2015 Finals? How come you haven't done a video on Richard Jefferson and what he did in the 2016 Finals, stepping in for concussed Kevin Love? Why don't you do a video on any of these guys, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert? I don't see any videos on this stuff. Why are you guys not calling LeBron James out for stat padding? He stat padded clear as day. There's no way you can rewrite this. He stat padded. He was out there looking like a straight goofball. This man ain't playing defense in years, but you guys won't put any videos out about this. You won't talk about that in the video. How we've been calling this man out for stat padding, you guys keep making excuses. That dude was stat padding out there for that 10-point streak in a 20-point blowout loss. Still ain't played a lick of defense in 10 seasons. But you have these clowns out here talking about, yeah, Michael Jordan ain't this. They'll find every little thing they can find on Michael Jordan. They do all this research they try to do on Michael Jordan. Meanwhile, when you watch the video and you listen to them, they're not accurate. Right? Because where do they get their research from? Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, Facebook. They're on Facebook, guys. TikTok. This is where they get their facts from. They didn't go watching this stuff. They never played sports growing up, guys. These guys are weirdos, man. So like I said, when you talk about LeBron James' fan base, where are your videos at, guys? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Like I said, if Michael Jordan would have done something like this, where they would have went back and be, yo, we saw Michael Jordan stat pad to keep his 10-point streak alive, right? They'll scale them. Right now, they're probably doing that. This is what these guys do. Instead of calling out LeBron James and holding him to a standard, they're more worried about Michael Jordan. Once again, which shows me that you're really Michael Jordan fans and that you don't think LeBron James is anywhere close to Michael Jordan. That's why you continue to make the videos and lie about Michael Jordan. I tell you guys, they can never come to my channel and say I lied about LeBron James anywhere. I didn't fabricate a story. I didn't embellish anything. I'm hitting you guys with the facts here. I'm setting the record straight. You go to their stuff, they just lie about Michael Jordan's era. They cherry pick stats and videos. They cherry pick things they want you to see and hear. Meanwhile, they won't do that same thing for LeBron James. I tell you, I haven't seen anything on any of these channels about LeBron James on the Phoenix Suns game, staying in there for that 10-point streak. Meanwhile, they celebrate LeBron James to high hell for the season, for that double-double against the Utah Jazz. So they posted a video talking about that game, but you guys haven't talked about any of the games since. None of the other games? You didn't want to talk about the other games. That LeBron's out there looking like a straight fool? Tell you guys, LeBron James' fan base ain't worth a damn. Remember that. He's not worth a damn. His fan base ain't worth a damn. It don't matter what these guys talk about in the video. It don't matter what they do. They're not worth a damn. They have no class, no honor, no integrity, and they haven't earned the respect. Look at their content. The content only gets views when they're trashing Michael Jordan because they're only attracting LeBron James fans to their channel. No one else goes to that channel. You're not getting anything else. All you're getting is bashing of Michael Jordan. Go look at this content, guys. It's hilarious content. All you get is bashing Michael Jordan videos, right? Some weird Scottie Pippen stuff every once in a while, right? They might sprinkle in some Kobe crap, and then you're gonna get a bunch of weird stuff about the 90s, right? And they're gonna post some LeBron James celebration videos, right? They're gonna make a music video for LeBron James, these weirdos, right? They're gonna take a bath with LeBron James, bubble bath, right? These are all things that they do because they're weirdos, and the guy that they support is a piece of garbage. So once again, what does that say about you guys? You're supporting a guy that's not respected. Who respects LeBron James? Goat James Kingdom does. FYF Sports does. And then, like I said, look at those guys. Who respects them? The LeBron James fans. That's it. No one else respects them. These guys got like 70,000 subscribers on that channel based off of Jordan hate. Just tear down Jordan stuff. Cherry pick the videos. Cherry pick audio. Weird, like I said, weird videos that these guys do that don't make any sense. The angles that they come with. The titles, weird stuff. It says everything is clickbait for these guys. They're not giving you any perspective, any context. They're not educating you on the history of the game. They don't know the history of the game. They can't give you any context and perspective because they don't have it to give you. They never even played this stuff. They never stepped a foot on the basketball court and competed. They never sweated playing sports. None of this stuff, man. They're supporting a guy who was playing peekaboo. That says it all, guys. That's who they're supporting. That's his fan base. But you guys get real quiet, right? Like I said, if that was Michael Jordan out there, y'all would have been calling that out. Y'all would have been looking for that video. Y'all would have been putting it out. Oh, the Jordan fans are a joke. You guys ain't going to talk about Michael Jordan this. I told you, Michael Jordan sat the fourth quarter and broke his 10-point streak. Sat the fourth quarter. What are we talking about here? And he had a real 10-point streak, regular season and the postseason. He had the stat chase for it. You ever see Michael Jordan disrespect Phil Jackson like that in the middle of a game? On the court like that in front of all the fans? You ever heard Phil Jackson, Michael, Scotty, timeout, Scotty. We need a timeout. And you saw Jordan on the side laughing and giggling with a team that was beating him by 20? Do you ever see that? Find that video, Go James Kingdom. Right? You guys love to find and cherry pick videos. Go find that video. I would love to see it. Go find the audio. You guys love to find all this other stuff. Go find it. You ain't going to find it, guys. But your boy LeBron James just did that, but you continue to celebrate his 23rd season because no one else did it? Yeah, because no one else wanted to keep coming out there like LeBron James and put out this. I mean, think about it. LeBron James doesn't even care anymore. Like, his fan base is so lame and so weird and so soft and so childlike that he has no repercussions for what he does. He can do anything he wants. He can say a bunch of goofy, dumb stuff. I mean, to make a fake read a book and fake vandalize his home. And none of his fans even care. Think about that. They don't even care about that. The man could go to China, right? And miss 11 straight shots. How is that possible? As a professional, he's a professional basketball player. He missed 11 straight shots that I counted. 11 straight. And he airballed several of them with no one playing defense against him. That's the greatest player of all time? You guys are still out here defending him, saying that we're haters for talking about that trip to China? No, what we're saying is you guys promote him as a greatest player of all time or in that conversation, and he went to China and missed every single freaking shot, man. The greatest player of all time or one of those guys, gonna make at least one of them shots, man. Come on. And like I said, the embarrassing part is that at one point after he missed the first 8 or 9, he tried to go to the left-hand shots like he was just playing around. That lets you know that you're embarrassed, that you understand what's going on right now, that you haven't made a single damn shot, but you're going to keep chugging up threes. Do what you do, which is shoot layups. That's what you should have done. You're not a shooter. You never were. But these guys will tell you, they came to our channel and said, LeBron James is a better three-point shooter. He's a better shooter than Michael Jordan because of the percentages. They try to claim that LeBron James was a better defensive player than Michael Jordan. I mean, these guys, like I said, they'll do anything for LeBron James, make any excuse, make any kind of narrative. But when things actually go down, when you see LeBron James out there doing what he did, you guys are quiet as hell. You got nothing to say. Like I said, last year when the Lakers lost 4 games to 1, you guys were blaming what? Blaming Luka Doncic? I mean, you're always blaming somebody. It's always somebody. You're a lame group of people, a lame group of individuals. I don't have any respect for any LeBron James fans, not any respect for these people. I don't want to hear anybody come to my comments about, yeah, listen, man, I like LeBron James. I'm a LeBron James fan. I don't consider myself a bronzexual. If you're a LeBron James fan, you're a bronzexual. I don't even use that term on this channel. But that's what you are. Because there's no way you could just be a LeBron James fan or just someone like, hey, like, man, you know, I'm not a Jordan hater or I'm not a LeBron James fan, but I'm not a LeBron hater. No, there is no LeBron. Like, no one's hating on LeBron James. That's the thing. If you call me a LeBron hater, then you're the problem here. You're a LeBron James fan. You're a bronzexual then. Anyone that says that, you're a LeBron hater. You're a bronzexual. You've identified yourself. Thank you very much for raising your hand and letting us know who you are and what kind of person you stand behind. So once again, where are the videos from the LeBron James channels? Where are the LeBron James pages calling this man out, holding him to a standard? If he's the greatest of all time, that should have been beneath him what he did. That's the whole point here. That stuff should be beneath you. A lot of the stuff that LeBron James does is supposed to be beneath someone like him if he's of that ilk. But he's not. So he carries himself and conducts himself as someone who's not on that level, which is what we all see, which we all know. But it's weird fans, these soft feminine clowns out here, they love LeBron James. They love him so much, there's no videos talking about that. Nah. They don't want to talk about that stuff. I tell you, the facts hurt these guys. These guys run from the truth. Remember that post I did like last year or whatever it was? You guys remember Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom? Excuse me, not Temple of Doom. Excuse me, guys. Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first Indiana Jones. You guys remember the beginning of that movie, right? There's a scene there where he's, breaking into that, that little temple there, right? And he has to get that statue, that gold statue, right? And he tries to put the bag of dirt in place of it, right, to make the weight even because it was a booby trap, right? So he removes the statue, and then all of a sudden, that big boulder comes down, right? And he's running. You guys remember I posted that screenshot of Indiana Jones running from that boulder behind him? That's LeBron James fans running from the truth, running from reality, running from the facts. That's the fact, and that's what they're doing right now, right? Like I said, anytime LeBron James fails, they're running from it with excuses. They run from the truth with excuses. That's all they do. That's all it takes, guys. Make a video about it. Hey, make a video about it. Where are y'all videos? Where y'all at? You guys celebrate everything LeBron James does. You guys will bring a video. Oh, Michael, look at Michael Jordan here. Look at Michael Jordan. I mean, these guys have a compilation of videos on their channels, right? Trying to show and prove you Michael Jordan couldn't shoot. Like, that's what they're trying to sell you. Michael Jordan couldn't shoot. And then they'll post video of Michael Jordan missing shots. I don't get what we're doing here. I mean, like I said, if you want to go low light for low light, you clowns, LeBron James will always win that. He'll always win that debate. You're right. Low light for low light, LeBron James is the go to low lights. Absolutely. If you took the 10 worst plays of the 10 greatest players in NBA's history, LeBron James by far will blow them dudes out the water. His 10 worst plays are bad. We're talking about stumbling and bumbling, hitting the back of backboards, making shots, hitting the raindrops, air ball, and free throws with his eyes closed. Like, I mean, with his eyes open, then thinking that he can't make them with his eyes open, I'm going to close my eyes now and try it. Like Michael, once again, trying to copy Michael Jordan. It ain't working out for LeBron James out there on the basketball court, man. You have a losing record, even though you've stacked the odds in your favor all of these years. You played in the weakest Eastern Conference in the history of the game. I mean, I did the numbers. I gave you guys the facts on this. We broke it down. 2005, 2016, 17, weakest Eastern Conference in the history of the game, guys. 10, 11, 12 years, especially compared to the West. It was night and day. Night and day, guys. The West was beating down these crappy East teams. And LeBron James' super team, Miami Heat, was playing against nobodies. This man robbed the entire league, the entire Eastern Conference, and all these clowns still over here trying to promote LeBron James on their podcasts. Y'all some fake dudes. Y'all ain't real. You guys have no backbone. You guys say stand for nothing. You stand on nothing. That's LeBron James and his fan base. You guys know the deal, man. They real quiet out there. You guys know the deal. I'll catch you guys on the next one.